Seattle. Welcome to A Girl on a Mission TV. My name is Denise, and I will be your host throughout this program. My goal in creating A Girl on a Mission TV is to highlight artists who live and work here in Seattle, our great city, but might not have access to any local media. For more information on tonight's show or future episodes, please check out my blog at agirlonamissiontv.com. Thanks for tuning in, Seattle. I hope you are inspired. Hi there, welcome to this week's episode of A Girl on a Mission TV. Today we're here with Paul Kostinsky here in Seattle. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. So I've got some questions for you. What was your high school mascot? You didn't.
Well, I was waiting for this question.
I know.
Gotcha.
Right. So where did you go to high school?
Ukraine.
Ukraine, okay. Are you a chocolate or vanilla person? Chocolate, okay, great. What is your favorite coffee drink?
Espresso.
Espresso, just straight?
Straight espresso.
Shots?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, you can sip it.
Oh, sip it. Okay.
Yeah, if you add a little sugar.
There you go. Perfect. Where'd you spend your dream vacation?
Hawaii.
Oh, in Hawaii. Have you ever been?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to go back?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Do you have a motto that you live by?
Several.
Does one stick out or?
Be prepared.
Be prepared. That's a nice one. Great. In your current state of mind, what color would describe yourself?
Cadmium dark yellow.
Dark yellow? Okay. I like yellow. What is your dream job?
Dream job. This.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit and talk about what we're doing here and what you're all about. So we're self-taught, or did you go to university? Or?
I go to art school back in Russia.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of different. Everything is different.
Yeah.
Well, most of things are the same, but it's a little different.
It's a little different, yeah.
But yeah, it's art school, so yeah.
Right.
Parallel with regular school, where you
Right.
study mathematics, you go to art school where you study art.
Right.
I didn't go to college.
Oh, okay.
Art.
Gotcha.
That's separate.
Separate, okay.
Separate kind of forms.
Okay. And when did you come to the States? When did you move here?
1998.
98. Did you come to Seattle? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
directly?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it here.
Yeah, great.
Wouldn't live in any other city.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. So, can you talk a little bit about the influences of your art?
Sure.
Your background and the style that you have and where that comes from.
Well, it's a style. I hope it's my own. I guess it's influenced by the whole history art. I cannot point and say, this is it. My favorite artists come from, obviously, Rembrandt and Velasquez and Goya, through Japanese, Sumi. Then I got back to Chinese drawing, which is more basic, deeper, I think. Impressionists. I skipped the whole classical period. That was boring. Impressionist, Expressionist, Fauvism, degenerate art, abstract, postmodernism. And now we are fortunate enough that visual art developed as far that we don't care anymore. It don't have to be a style. It don't have to be in vogue. Just do whatever I want to.
Right. So how would you then describe your art to someone that was looking at it for the first time?
It depends if this person is educated in art or not.
Okay, so someone who's not educated in art, the layman.
Open art encyclopedia on a page Fauvism, and this is not it.
Okay. So what influences you as an other than artist? Do you incorporate life experiences, or do you go in when you're going to paint something with kind of an idea and a mission of what you're going to do?
It depends. Mostly comes from dreams.
Oh, wow.
But dreams, well, it's good.
Yeah.
Non-surrealist.
Yeah.
I kind of have to. Dreams come from observation and surrounding myself with reality. Kind of dark side of Seattle, like an underbelly of Seattle.
Right.
This is where I like to dwell, and somehow very indirectly it influences me. great way.
So do you go out in the city? And,
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I do sumi, Japanese ink. I photograph once in a while.
Do you have any that you prefer? Are they all kind of yin and yang with you?
My favorite is sumi.
Okay.
It's the most difficult one, so it takes me months and months to get ready for 20 seconds of painting one piece. So
wow, that's great. How long would a painting like this take you?
Oh, it depends.
It depends.
Some of those I finish in a couple of weeks. This one I have finished, and then it was percolating in the back room for a year and a half.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
Wow. What would be one of your largest? Is this your average size of your paintings, or do you do all different?
That's mostly average size. Yeah.
Average size, okay.
I have 3x4s. But
okay. Do you have a piece that you would not sell? No. Okay.
I used to be. It's fun. It comes with experiences, with showing your art more. And was my first show in Seattle. I was very uneasy about selling my baby.
Right. Is there any paintings that you maybe put a higher price tag on that you kind of want to sell or not sell? Or
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Some of those. Great. Do you ever get commissioned for your work?
A couple of times. I don't really like it, but
no.
It happened, yeah.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's hard with my method when my stuff mostly comes from dreams. How do you commission to dream about something?
Right.
It's kind of contradictory.
Right.
But if it happens to coincide with something,
right.
Sure.
We'll see. Okay, great. What was also maybe your smallest piece that you've done?
Smallest. Piece.
Size-wise.
Well, ever?
Ever, yeah. Let's go ever.
Well, back in art school, I painted a few jewelry boxes.
Oh, okay.
It's very different technique. You paint like really small.
Yeah.
Very intricately carved wood box with a miniature of like perfect faces and proportions and snow and clouds and lots of stuff. It's very funny.
Right. So you generally just paint on canvas?
Mm-hmm.
I know some people that they paint on other mediums as well.
I had series when I was just starting in Seattle. I had big series of oil on plywood.
Okay.
It was very interesting.
Right.
But again, it's accident. I found in some lumber yards pieces of 2x2 plywood with defects, and they were on sale. I was like, I like this.
Right. Yeah.
It's like it was really interesting. So I used defects in plywood as a part of art. It was very interesting. There's some some break on top layer of plywood. It will be interesting. Where will it lead me? Will it become river or some stuff like this?
Very cool. Sounds very cool. How do you feel about being an artist in Seattle? Do you feel supported? Do you feel like to make it as an artist you might have to live in like New York or LA?
Well, I didn't try.
You didn't
to
try.
live in New York and LA.
Yeah.
Seattle, it's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
It's as far as creative energies that streams through the city, it's incomparable with anything. It's a giant. That's why there's so much art here, spontaneous art, not professional art, but I never seen orders of magnitude as much spontaneous art just happening. Because I don't know, maybe it's because we are on this break in Earth's core, or maybe there's some other weird thing, but I literally feel it like giant stream of creative energy just pumping from Earth to up. So it's very helpful to ride this stream. Like an eagle, you can stay in an area. You don't have to always beat your wings. You can just stay in there and rest a little, look around, and you're still on this creative energy. It's an analogy, but
No, yeah, I catch ya.
As far as selling art, Seattle is not that great. And New York and LA people don't really realize that there's any art outside of the cities besides totem poles.
Right. How do you think the economy has affected you as an artist?
Well, the galleries that represented me closed to begin with, so yeah. We'll
That's
find
unfortunate.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. But it gives people opportunity to step back and regroup and maybe retool. It's always good to have a reset button once in a few years.
That's true.
Always.
Has the cost of paint and supplies, has that affected what you're producing?
No, I don't use that much of it.
Okay.
Actually.
So it hasn't made it too much of a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, as every artist, always overbuy paint, so I have enough for a few years.
Yeah, sure.
Just sip my coffee in Zeitgeist and sketch what I see around, and this is kind of combination of all of it. Actually, this an interesting story. Couple of times we were walking through my place in Pioneer Square, and we would meet Blue Heron. I had this dream how Blue Heron. First, I see the city, which is kind of Pioneer Square, kind of Seattle, and then suddenly it's not a city, it's a cartoon, and Blue Heron pushes aside and walks out. So I decided to paint it. You can work on any painting indefinitely, it's never done. So at some point I just decide, okay, signing. And when I sign, I don't allow myself any work on it, unless I see something wrong with it. I sign and then I say, so I'll have to get back and fix a couple of things. But it's like, it's already not painting, it's fixing, it's different thing. Well, I start with the base color. So base color is the one that painting came to me in. So it was a dream or just when I imagined it first it came to my mind. And this color is usually unmixed. The thing is, in nature there are no unmixed colors. So if you take all the colors you have in Daniel Smith, all the hundreds of them, and try to paint what you see, you will always have to mix couple, and it's one of the rules that each in art school always mix. But if you're doing art and you're not breaking any rules, you're doing it wrong. So the main rule I break, always use one unmixed color, and it's the base. It's like what is painting about? Cadmium blue. So this painting is about cadmium blue. What they don't tell you in art school, maybe they do but not in mine, is that painting is not about colors itself, it's about the relationship between colors. So if you shift one of the base color from where it should be to where you want it to be, then you can just adjust the rest of the painting, mix other colors slightly differently, and then it all together still works. That's one of the main lessons from Impressionists. They discovered it. So yeah, doesn't necessarily say that wrong. It may be something minor, like in this case, Blue Heron, which is in reality not that much blue as gray, but it came to me as a blue, so the Blue Heron is cadmium blue, and everything else changed. Everything you see, you never see sky of this color. Buildings in Seattle are not of this color, but you would notice while you're looking at the painting, it's own world. Within this painting, everything is right on its own right. It's more. I mean, we're over an age when artists experimented with what art is, and this is part of this experiment. Like, let's reduce palette to full color and see if it's still art. 1920s, 1930s. Let's reduce palette to white and see if it's still art. And then let's reduce our colors to zero and just show canvas in the gallery and see if it's still art. We're over it. We're in postmodernism, so there is no point. Artists, I respect this. They need it because otherwise they just go on a wild goose chase and use all the colors they have, so they need to restrict themselves. I had very long dry spells where I still had dreams but didn't paint anything for like, the last one was 10 years. So 10 years didn't paint this thing, but if it comes, it comes. That was the first painting in oil after a long period in acrylic, so I went nuts. 2005.
2005.
Everything before that is acrylics. Everything after that is oil. I rediscovered it.
Okay.
With Anne-Margrethe. We were painting together and she painted oils. And I forgot how good it is, and then I tried it again. Oh, it's orgasmic, like I screw acrylics. I don't care anymore. Acrylics are more convenient. Like 1 hour and it's dry, and then you can put another layer.
Okay.
But oil, so much more visceral. So yeah. And I had this recurring dream again for quite a while.
What is that?
It's pretty much, I mean, the details are unclear, and I kind of remember the details in the process of paintings, but overall it just was like this. I was just walking through desert and toward the thing, which is a hand with an eye in it, and that's how it was. I don't even think it's any location anybody can find. It's kind of like parallel world or dream world or world of archetypes, where the ideal images of all things dwell. Yeah, that required extensive sketching.
Okay.
I was looking at the background because I already have it in my mind. Also, I don't want to paint around, but it's several layers. So you do loose backgrounds, and you do loose foregrounds, and you clarify backgrounds, and you clarify foreground, and then you work and work and work and work and work, and then at the end this happens. But here I cheated a little. I drew all these lines with marker. That's cheating. No, again, so I'm not against cheating. I cheat sometimes, but there's cheating and then there's cheating. When, unless you're really great artist, much greater than me, and you can do it in a way that nobody notices, it will always show. Like when people paint from photograph, I can always tell. When people paint from projector, I can always tell, because it's differently on the paintings than on photograph. And again, unless you're a genius and you can mentally correct for it, you will just do awful job. That's why I don't cheat. Because I know I will get cut. That's one I will be very hesitant to sell, because it's kind of showcase of what I do. So yeah.
Right.
I do, but with rare exceptions, name doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it does, but mostly it's just for convenience. Unless name is a part of the art.
Yeah.
Some of them I do.
Right.
I'll show you later. Like
Okay.
some pieces where name is very important.
Okay. Great. So can you talk about this piece a little bit here?
No, that's just another dream.
Another dream.
Basically, yeah. Probably continuation of previous dream 3 years later. I was walking through desert, and it was somehow alive in a woman, and this woman was breathing fire, and little purple men, which are my another obsession. I have them in several paintings.
Little purple men?
Yeah, they show up sometimes.
So they're recurring in your dreams?
Yeah, I think they're responsible for everything evil that you do. They live in your head and pull strings once in a while. So they have to escape. Purifying fire. Honest, I did from photograph. I didn't project photograph and I didn't copy it, but I looked at photograph of a desert. Because it's very hard to imagine dunes. It's the hardest thing to imagine, because they take random shapes, but the shapes are not really random. Yeah.
Right.
Like after you paint a while, you get a hang of it. So in the middle, I already knew how the dune would go and change stuff according to my perspective and my recollection. But like few of the main shapes are stolen from photographs. I hope photographers will forgive me. Again, the main color here is cadmium orange of the fire, and everything else is adjusted to kind of fit it. Because the desert was not this yellow; it was more muted color. Blues are not these blues. I also chose this canvas, actually not canvas, it's burlap. The structure, it's very irregular and very big. I don't know how expensive it would be to buy a linen canvas of the structure. And the burlap is...
Right.
It's just hard to guess, but once you guess it will live forever. So
How-
I needed this, you see, like the shades in the desert. As I saw them in a dream like this, so you need to be dry brush. So basically all this is like one very precise brush stroke. It's almost as difficult as sumi, because you made a mistake, you have to wipe it all and try again, and you cannot actually wipe it completely because it's oil. I mean, so some layer still contaminated. So almost each one of them. I trained my hand a lot before started painting it. So
Yeah.
it's like
So-
crude structure, irregularities which I like. It's more obvious that it's made up. You know, the canvas, as you paint better and better and better, it kind of becomes reality and has in danger to cross into photograph. And here, burlap, obvious that it's artifact.
Right.
So first I put like 3 layers of gesso to close all the holes because of
Ah,
this hole.
okay.
Then I underpainted it with blue acrylics to just create one base tone and cover all the holes in gesso. And between gesso ink I also sanded it to get rid of the hairs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's quite an involved process. So yeah, if it was pure Olaf, it would just kill my brushes. This one is called Birds of Apocalypse 6, which is obviously means there were 5, but there were more. Strangely enough, those are the ones who sell immediately. It's the last ones that I have. It's the newest one.
Why do you think they sell?
I don't know. People connect with them
Oh.
on some visceral level. First one of them came to me right after 9/11, literally like a couple of weeks after I remembered. I was in Mexico, and they have these big birds that, across the coast, literally stand in the air, and they all look like this, like black, ominous birds. And I had this connection, and so I started to paint them to get rid of them mostly.
Oh.
Usually paint to get rid of something that
Oh really?
follows you. Yeah.
Do you find if you don't paint it, it stays?
Oh yeah, it will. But this is how I saw it, so this is how I painted. Literally, I was with the birds in a dream.
Oh.
I was like following them. I knew I'm not one of them, but I couldn't help but following them, like spiraling into the subway. Others are much cruder. This one is finer, but it's called Firebirds. For some reason, I imagine there was this half girls, half birds, and they are made of fire, so I call them Firebirds.
Yeah.
And I have few of them. But this one, she meets the flying fish, but other ones they just fly or sit over it. Brings you in. For me, it's one of the tools in my toolbox. I try to be good at it. It's actually the most difficult. This is why so many artists, when they achieve it, they cannot let go, because when you can paint female body, you can paint anything else. That's like well-known fact from art school. So yeah, but it's a tool. Once I was a tiger,
Oh. Okay.
and it's also from a dream. A dream that in one of the past lives I was a tiger, and as a tiger I expect to be reincarnated as a tiger again, because there's nothing more glorious in life than being a tiger. That, as a tiger, I know that. And then in this reincarnation station or place or heavens or whatever it is, as a tiger I walk to the mirror to see what I will become next life, and the mirror breaks, and I'm born as lowly human. And for tiger to be reborn as a food, well, it's precise which is deceptive, because precise would be if a tiger stayed same, also glasses would break. But the whole point was that the pieces of image flew away with the mirror, so it became not mirror anymore. So that was difficult part. So it's linen canvas which gessoed with gold.
Oh, it's okay.
So this piece is called Saint Penguin Bringer of Fish.
Saint Penguin, bringer of fish.
Yeah. Penguin misspelled with E. And it's a first and so far the only piece of art movement we've founded with Anne Magritte together. It's called Degenerate Infantilism. You'll hear about it more, but so far that's it. It's my favorite art piece. The best I ever made, I think.